You know, Angela Yee, she used to be on the Breakfast Club, and I never really liked Angela Yee on the show. And this clip right here is going to really iterate that, why I didn't really favor her too much. Let's go ahead and check this out.
You want to tell me a secret?
Okay, so I was out day drinking a couple months ago and hooked up with this guy. Ended up getting an STD. I went and got it cleared up, but I keep getting it back, which means I gave it to my husband, and now I have to tell him so he can get rid of it so I can get rid of it.
Ooh, what STD was it?
Trichonomia.
You said chlamydia?
No, trichonomia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't even know what that is. It's the first time I've ever even heard of it when I got it.
That's
Dr.
borderline.
Bezos here.
It's Dr. Ice here. So I'm going to tell you what you've been diagnosed with. You've been diagnosed with trichomonia. That's borderline chlamydia. But you also been diagnosed with double dipping. You heard? But we not here to judge you, though. Honestly, we're not here to judge you. You know what I'm saying? But how do you, who do you feel in your heart you got it from? Like,
It had to be that day drinking guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the day drinking guy.
Do you have that guy's number? Is there a way to contact him or no?
I don't have his number. I mean, if I see his face, I can recognize him, but it was really just a random on a bad day.
How are you going to tell your husband?
I don't know yet. I'm going to tell him because, like, I keep coming back, so I have to tell him. I'm just going to tell him that I got STD and that I need him to go get tested so that I can get rid of it.
Maybe you should tell him it was dormant and then
you gotta tell him though.
That's what I was thinking, because that's what they said. They were like, you could have had it for a long time. I mean, I've only been married for a year and a half, but that's a long time for something to be dormant. So
okay. I just did some research for you, right? How can you get trichomoniasis, whatever, if no one cheats? And it says that you can actually get it through extensive literature. It shows that you can actually get it through towels and toilet seats and from swimming pools.
Even still, if I'm being honest with myself, I gotta know where it came from, so.
And you need to let him know, because as a man, he ain't going for the toilet seat. I got it from the toilet seat bag, but he ain't having that.
He's definitely not going to believe you if you try to say that.
I don't believe it, so I already know.
Maybe you should set somebody up to cheat with him. And
Absolutely not. He's so sweet. I'm telling you, he wouldn't even go for it.
I'm kidding.
Hey, no, look, before you leave, though, one last thing. Another way you can get that is like having sex without showering. Like, say, you and your husband, y'all got to shower before y'all have sex. You can get trichomonia that way. So maybe you should just tell him, like, baby, honestly, I think from here on out, we both need to just shower before we have sex, because I got trichomonia and I believe you have it too. So now we need to take this medicine. There you go. Wham.
I don't trust Vezo.
I'm going to slide it right in there, believe me.
Now, when somebody's calling your radio show or your podcast, whatever they're calling you on, clearly they want some good advice. You don't give an advice to a woman that, had some infidelity in her marriage, and so much so that she has caught a STD. You don't sit up here and try to teach her how to conceal, teach her how to lie, teaching her all these different things. You don't think that probably processed in her mind? And maybe she just wants somebody just to back her up on having her tell the truth. She needs to come clean. You mess with somebody's health. That's not a joke, mess with somebody's health like that, because you don't know what diseases can trigger different things in people's overall health anyway, because some people got things going on with their health that certain diseases may trigger something and they could get put in a coma, or they can, actually lose their life. You know what I'm saying? So for her to go out there and do that, and then what was so nasty, she went out there and did this mess raw with somebody that she don't even know, which is just extremely horrible. But for Angela Yee to sit up here and teach her and try to instruct her how to be deceptive more than what she was already is, that's not good. When you have these microphones, you can help people with these microphones. You also can give great advice. You can put people on the path to think the right thing, just whatever. So there is a responsibility with these microphones. But unfortunately, we have a lot of people that's not responsible with these microphones. And Angela Yee was not responsible in that situation, teaching her to conceal and try to figure out ways where she's not taking responsibility with what she decided to do, because it was a choice that she made. You can get that woman hurt, Eventually, because the truth always comes out. Let me tell you something. The truth is always going to come out. Sometimes you ain't got to go looking for it. It'll get laid right in your lap. The truth comes out. That's why when people be thinking, you got to be chasing people and all you hear people, I'm going to go through her phone or his phone. You ain't got to do that. The truth always going to come out. It is. So the truth will expose itself. But for her to advise that, that's horrible. And that's why I don't know why Angela Yee's not on the Breakfast Club anymore. I don't even know. But it's good that she's not there. To be honest with you, I know they got Jess Hilarious there, but I like the other young woman, Lauren LaRosa, whatever. She was better. She was, I think, 10 times better than Jess Hilarious. Nothing against Jess, but some people just better at things than others. I think both women should be on there, to be honest with you. Instead of having just one, just put both. And that way both can chime in on things. You got 2 men, bring in 2 women on the show. But anyway, and you see them do that, y'all cut me a check. But Angela gave some horrible advice. Don't give horrible advice to people, especially if they can get somebody hurt. Because when you playing with somebody's life like that, they probably they can harm you. And we don't want to be responsible at all of giving advice.